downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 15 carries, 75 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's good.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Lions, nothing.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Ready.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
Come on. Viking 18. Check smash.
Hooker now off play action. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Ready. 70 Lions. Go.
Here's Hooker to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The Lions at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Gibbs straight ahead. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Big Lion.
Motion, motion, motion.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Down. Cougar 19. Go, Reed. Go. Set. Hurt. Ready.
Now Hooker. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
This is taken at the 18. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Rams offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Los Angeles.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action now, Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
play fake. Here's Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
I got it.
Ready.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
At the 22-yard line.
But the numbers for Gibbs from last week, he hit pay dirt so many times we almost lost track. Every time we turned around, he was in the end zone.
And those weren't all just 1-yard plunges either, partner. I mean, he ripped off a few long jaunts as well.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hurt. Right there, Hurt. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Hooker. Got his man, it's Williams. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Tag. 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing. Hooker. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cougar 19.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 1918. Go check.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Hurt.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Street. Hey, check that. Street.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40.
That's another.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Big Lion. Big alert. Hey, that's your man. Check go.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Taken down back
A
at the
loss of
42.
a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Take it.
Here's Hooker. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Check. Hurt. Go. Ready.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison.
Hooker's going to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Stay at home.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Panther 60.
Hooker.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Complete to
That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go, shot. 18 cop, go, Rig, go. Go, Street. Go.
Gibbs again.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
32-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Yeah, there we go.
Moore, the motion man right.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant, keep throwing it around. This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Looking to throw, Hooker.
It's complete to Williams. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd down and 1.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Hooker.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hooker 19.
They'll go for it. Hooker. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. BCB. Ready, ready?
All play action. Here's Hooker.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 28-yard line.
Check pass. Check pass.
A final shot before break. Hooker. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now at Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Hey, check that. Street. Check.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
Nifty footwork at the 45.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's another Detroit Lions.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
A toss out right to Gibbs.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Second and a couple.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go. Ready.
Another run for Gibbs here.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Play it.
Ready.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. He's got his run back out of the backfield.
This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Go. Bronco 80.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Ready. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hooker over the middle. That's to Fannin, his tight end.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Hooker finds Gibbs on the check down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Rams offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, Rams.
Yeah! There we go!
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
38-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott.
Pass complete there to McCool.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
That's another Rams first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Corum now in front.
And a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Here's Prescott.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Looking to throw. Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On third down, here's Williams.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Off the play fake, Prescott. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. He's going to let this one go deep.
And this is incomplete. Oh, you look like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration can wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Second down and 8.
Prescott. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Prescott. Convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So
first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
Prescott now, option right. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Prescott from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get sixes instead of threes.
Rams 10.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Lions now.
31-yard line.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, Scott. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash Bronco. Check out.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Go! 19, stop. Hey, check that. Street. Rig alert. Ready?
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
38-yard line.
On the jump.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Street. Go.
Hand off now to Gibbs. Well, the objective there, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? 77 Wolf. Go, Reed, go! Ready?
Hooker now off play action. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Okay, break! Riggs! 18 Cardinal! Hurt! Right there, Hurt!
counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Pack to 60. Pack, go check. Go check. Let go.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Pack. Viking 18. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Hut, hut.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. That is caught.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 52 to play. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Dak.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Prescott.
2nd and 2.
Quick hitter here is complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first.
Now Prescott.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
Prescott's pass.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Dak.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it.
Come on.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Lions, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2 and 4 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.